Hey everyone, it's Kelly here at She Learns Video, and today we are going to be popping over to Canva, and I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favorite tips and tricks for creating reels and really just any type of video content when you are using this tool. Short form video can be intimidating at first, but the more you share, the easier it becomes. After this video, you will have some new ideas that will help you to create videos for your business and really just help make this process a little bit more approachable, and you'll be seeing success in no time. Okay, so here we are in Canva, and I am going to show you a few different tips or hacks that you can utilize if you are creating video content using this tool. So first of all, we're going to start by making an Instagram reel from your video content. So you'll just go up here to this box and then you can search for reel, and it's going to come up with these Instagram reel video templates. So here, if you scroll over them, you can kind of see how they move and how they have created different reel templates utilizing both movement, so videos, and then also still images. You can see here they've added still images, but also given it some movement so that in the end, it's a video file. So let's start out here, and we will just go into one. Let's go right here to this one. Okay, so here we are in this template. If you click play, you'll see everything kind of come up from the beginning here. And then you can see the lady typing. So a few different tips here. The first of all would be to add in your own video. So we're going to click on the video that's here, and we will go over to our video files, and you can just upload any video files in here. You just kind of drag and drop them. I've put in this video file of me utilizing my camera. So this video file is now in here, and we will just scoot it over so you can see me utilizing my camera a little bit better. And what we'll do here is go in and change this over to some brand colors. So the nice thing about these templates is that you can always customize them. I have my She Learns Video brand colors here, so we'll use this peach and then this blue. So we'll do that, and then you can always change this frame around as I showed you if you wanted it to be further left on the frame. Obviously, this was shot in landscape, so the content isn't necessarily fit for a reel, but it does give you the ability to move this around, and that way you can get creative with it and make sure that it fits into the size template that you're going to be using to create your Instagram reel. I'm just going to put in She Learns Video, and we will actually change the text here. So if you go up here, you can change the text to whatever you want, and you can resize it. And again, you can change the colors on it. And the same with pretty much any element on the screen. You can customize it. That's the thing I love about Canva. You can move this around. You can change your text, colors, anything you need. So it's a great tool for quick and easy design and animation work. So here we will click on the full document and hit animate. And then you can see here you have a few different options for how it's going to pop up. And we will just use, let's just use this fade one. So it kind of fades in. And then on the video itself, it will play back. You can kind of shorten or lengthen. So this clip is rather long. We're just going to shorten it up here. Let's just go 4 seconds. Okay, so then if you click this button up here, you'll be able to see the full thing pop up and play. Perfect. And then once you would be ready to download that and save it, you're just going to want to click download here, and then it will download as an MP4 video. You can airdrop that over to your phone and you can post it as an Instagram reel. Or if you have Canva on your phone, you can download it from your phone and upload it to Instagram that way. This is what you're going to want. There are other options here if you just wanted it as a JPEG, which obviously if you do any type of photo or PDF, it's going to be a still image. It will not be moving like we have created when I showed you the example earlier. So now I'm going to show you how to create a social video utilizing your still images. And I do have a full YouTube video on how to make reels using still images, but these could be utilized for a story, for reels, for creating any type of post with still images that you want to add some movement into. Okay, so you're going to type Instagram story in the search box up here and then just click on this. And then we're going to find really any template will work, but let's find one with a few images. So we'll do this one here. Okay, and so for this one, we are going to kind of animate the full thing so that it becomes a video. And if you click animate here, you can do all different kinds of options. So it can scroll in. I kind of like this photo rise one. So we'll do that. And then that way it plays back as a video. So it's not just the still image that you're seeing here. And that just makes it a little bit more attractive for your clients. If people are scrolling social media, you can turn these into stories. You could do a few different pages of this and create a reel. So let me show you how to do. Okay, so we'll duplicate this and then we'll have a few different pages of the same thing here. And now you'll see up here, this has gone up to 10 seconds. So let me show you what we're gonna do. First, we have this one set on photo rise. We're gonna do the same one with this one. So photo rise as well. And we're going to change out the images here. So I'm just going to put in, so you can see, for example, page 1, page 2, and then I will go over to some She Learns video photos and just pop these in to boxes. Okay, so we now have page 1 with a few different images and page 2 with a few different images. And as far as the length per page, if you want to adjust that at all, you can do that here. Click apply to all pages, and let's just go down. We'll do a 5-second reel total, and you can see here what it's going to look like. Okay, so you could do that with lots of different images. If you did want to add a video clip to one of the pages, you could do that as well. There are so many different options here, but this does give you the ability to take your still images or information that you need to share and add that animation in so that it makes it a little bit more shareable and essentially makes it into a video clip. The other tip I wanted to add here is if you have a photo that you want to look a little bit different or you want to have a fun little mock-up, they do have these options for smart mock-ups. So you click on the photo and then you can click to see all the different smart mock-ups here. So if you want to have the image on a cell phone, if you want it to be displayed on a laptop, you can. Let's see, for example, what it just looks like if we do this one. Okay, so you can see here it's taken the image of the two ladies I have looking at video content and it's put it onto a computer. So this is really great if you aren't necessarily a photographer and you need to have your content in some sort of shareable image that is on a computer, on a laptop. You could see if we go back over here, they have all different options for phones, computers, desktop computers, cards. I think we saw up here at the top with shirts and hoodies. They have canvases. This could be a fun way to mock up a look for your photos. If you are indeed a photographer and just don't have time to take the images on your own, you could do these smart mockups here. So that's kind of a photo tip, but if you add it into this format, it becomes shareable in a video way. So you just want to make sure all your layers here are how you want them. You can even animate individual elements. So if you wanted something to pop on the screen a little bit differently, let's say, for example, we want, see how the page 1 kind of slides in. You could do that. So you can really get creative with this. As I showed you before, if you click on the full thing, we did the photo rise for the full element, but you can also animate individual elements as you see fit. So you have a pan here. I think we did like a little pop there. And let's see what it looks like now. So I hope this information was helpful. I hope it gave you a few new tips and tricks that you can utilize when you are playing around in Canva, whether you're creating video content for Instagram Reels or Instagram Stories. Okay, so the last thing we're going to do is just to create a video promo, and these could be utilized really in any fashion that you see fit. You can use them on your website, social media, and we're going to do them more in the traditional viewing experience that you would have on a television or a computer, opposed to the phone size. So really in this one, we're going to be talking about landscape opposed to the portrait mode that so many people are going towards with Instagram stories and Instagram reels. But I don't want you to forget about video content in a traditional sense, as it can be really helpful for your website or any type of promotion that you're doing. Facebook, it can still be a really great fit for that. So if you want to go over here to video, or you can type up here into the search bar, we're just going to create a blank one. And then here you'll see, again, Canva has so many amazing templates no matter what you're looking to do. But let's just go to something like this, and we will add this one in here. So I'm going to apply all 4 pages. So a lot of times when you find these options that you like for certain templates, they have more than one page. So for this one, we're just going to do this skin one here. I'm actually going to end up making a little promo video for my studio. And so let's go apply all pages. So you'll see down here, it's essentially made 4 little clips or 4 little pages that are video elements. So they're not just still pages, they're moving. And when they're all put together, you can see up here, it's going to be 15 seconds. So we will start out by editing this to fit my brand and what I'm going for in this video example. And the first thing we're going to do is go over to video files, and I've dropped in some video files here from my studio. But the first one we're going to open with is just this clip of me. And so I'm going to shorten this up, because again, when you drop in a longer film, it is going to make this look longer here. It's going to play back longer. So you're just going to want to make sure that you're shortening it up down here in Canva's little video editor. So let's see what this looks like. I think this is pretty good. So I'm just going to say, so we're going to do studio behind the scenes, Kelly White photo and films, and see how this has gone onto 2 lines here. If you want to ungroup this, so this element is all connected, and then we're actually going to drag that out so we can center it a little bit better. And these are all the design things that Canva does so well, makes it really intuitive. There's so many different little toolbars up here, different options to customize colors and fonts. And we're just going to delete this element because I don't really need the whole thing. And then I'm going to make the background. I'm just going to make it for my photography brand here. And we'll do this studio behind the scenes. And you can go in and upload your logo as well. So if that's something you wanted to do, you could upload that here. You can see here I have all my logos. So I'm just going to drop in this little one here. Oh. And we'll turn it a little bit. Okay, so now I have this template customized a little bit more for my business and my brand, and we're just going to go over to the next one and add in some more elements. So again, we can change the color here to this. Okay, so again, we can change the color here to this one. And you'll notice down here at the bottom, this change all option. So this will actually change all of the tans to this light pink throughout the entire file. So we're going to click that. And then you'll see over here, when you go to these, they've been changed to that color as well. So I'm going to continue to do that with the different choices I selected here throughout the entire video. And here we're going to add in more video files from my studio. So I'll put this in here. And I'm going to shorten this up. And then let's just go with something like this over here. So you can see those will play kind of side by side. And again, you can make this whatever length you want to here. And then I will go to this one and put in maybe this longer clip here. And you kind of have to hold it over the video to get it to drop. Or you can drop it in yourself and then make it big. But you can always delete this other one too. And make it whatever size you want. So you can make it little or big. So we'll do that. And then we'll shorten this up here. If you want to test it out at any point, you can just hit play. You can obviously see this is footage that was just shot pretty handheld and behind the scenes, so it is a little shaky. If you wanted to stabilize your footage, I would definitely recommend utilizing a monopod or a stretchy camera strap, or perhaps editing in a more advanced editing program. But this is great for just quick clips that you already have showing behind the scenes, or if you're taking any video files on your iPhone, it can be super helpful for that as well. So I'm actually going to just delete one of these because I only want it to be 3 scenes long. And then I'm going to put this one in here. Okay, so again, this one maybe a little longer than I want it. It's a little shaky at the beginning. Okay, so that one I'm going to shorten up there. Okay, and then this one, I'm just going to, again, delete any elements you don't need and customize any that you do. Again, you can just make this larger or smaller, or if you want to unlink or ungroup the elements, then you can customize each individual one. I'm going to make this longer, I'll make that longer so you can see it. And the other thing that's really cool is you can create these into hyperlinks here. So we will enter my website. Okay, so that's clickable in certain, and I misspelled photography. Make it fit though. Okay, so we have thanks for watching, see you in studio, and then we have visit our website, and we have a link here. So if that was applicable for whatever you were doing, where you're sharing it, then you could hyperlink it or just add visit our website and put the information in, and they can do that there. I know oftentimes with Instagram, we are adding links into our bio or into our stories and making them clickable in that way. So just keep this in mind whenever you are creating this content for your business. Okay, and again, I wanted to customize my colors a little bit more. Make that. And then I'm going to go here to change all. So changed all my buttons. I don't think it changed my text. Let's do... Okay, so here, again, this is just a little behind the scenes of my YouTube videos. And you can see here, I've tried to customize everything. Just going to delete the one, don't really need the number there, and update the color to something I prefer. And then, okay, so let's watch it back. Okay, so you can also see down here the audio file that's playing. And this is just the music that came essentially off of this first video because it had music attached to it. So you can customize that as well. If you just click down here on the purple line, if you wanted to make the audio go away, you could do that, delete it. You can just click on it and hit delete. And again, I've said this in previous videos, but anytime you are using music, just make sure it's properly licensed from either YouTube Studio. They have an audio library. You can also license music through Soundstripe or Artlist, MusicBed, the list goes on, but just make sure anytime you're Just make sure anytime you are utilizing music that you are doing it legally and that you are licensing it properly in order to avoid any complications or getting into any trouble. All right, so let's watch our video back and I'll show you how to export it. Again, this is just a quick little simple tutorial, and these are some quick clips that I took at my last YouTube filming. I hope this is helpful. If you decide to download this and share it, you can hit download, and then it does show you you're going to want to download it in an MP4 file format, and you will want to download all of the pages. All right, so once it's downloaded, you can either airdrop it over to your phone, you can add it to a hosting platform like Vimeo or YouTube, you can utilize it on your website, in emails, in social media. As I showed you with a few different options depending on the size you need, this is a great tool for utilizing any video content that you have, any behind the scenes that you've captured, and putting it into a shareable and branded, customized format for you and for your business.
Canva is such an amazing tool. Using Canva has given me so many different creative ideas and really just given me the ability to customize my videos, customize my YouTube content, my social content, and I really encourage you to use it if you haven't done so already.